We're looking at more physical exercises. We have made like the core exercises. We have 3 sets that we like to do for the core. If you're doing karate or if you're doing many trainings, push-ups is normally something that is done, and also squats is used a lot for your exercise. These are great exercises that you should absolutely do. But of course, some of us like myself, have always had problems like doing push-ups. They can be quite hard, and if you have that problem, you should also start maybe perhaps going to a gym where you can lower your weight and start to build some muscle. And also there are different versions that you can do the push-ups so that you can start to do it correctly and have benefit from the exercises. Now what I like to do when I'm teaching and in class is that I like to combine push-ups and also squats together, because then you have maximum work time and minimum rest time, so that we alternate from doing push-ups and then doing squats, push-ups, squats, push-ups, squats, and we take no rest. So you rest your arms when you're doing the squats, and you rest your legs when you're doing the push-ups. But of course this is also testing your stamina and making you work out even more. So that's a good thing. So I'm just looking at the basics of doing push-ups and basics to do squats. Now if you're training karate or if you're doing martial arts and you're doing fighting where you use your punch like this, like here, then you would like to do push-ups on your knuckles. Of course your knuckle is here, and these 2 front here, that is in Japanese seiken, which we use for the push-up. If you're a beginner and you haven't done too much push-up, you should start with your open hand, like this, just here. Because it's better to build your first push-up sets and routine and the muscles and the connection, so you understand from here. And then when you, perhaps maybe when you can do about 10 or 20 or maybe 30, then you can start to do it on your knuckles, like this. But you should take here and start slowly. And of course, if you have done push-ups and you already do 50, then it's easy for you to change and just add the knuckles. For the squats, also you should take good care that you are doing it properly, because if you're doing it wrongly, then you can damage your back and you can have problems with your knees and stuff like this. So always take care whatever kind of exercises that you are doing. So for the push-ups, if you're a beginner, you can start with your knees like this and like this. If you are a beginner and you cannot do a full push-ups, you have to try. If you want to start with the knees, you should pull your heels up to your butt, and you should always, actually it's easy to start down here, and you have your hands between your chest. Here, you can see my arms, and I'm looking not too much forward, a little forward, and the butt comes up first, and I push up here. Hence the name push up. So it's come down and up. And you don't go completely down, you just stop, just touching the floor, and you come up in this position. This is of course the beginner version. If you are doing it before, and you cannot do a full push-up. If you can do this, then you stretch your feet out like this, keeping your hands and feet together, and again the arms in the same position, looking straight forward, not too straight, little, and then come up. And again you can see my butt is coming up first, here. You can see, coming up like this. This is a basic push-up. And if you want to add the fists, like this, be sure, like I showed you before, these 2 knuckles in front like this. Here, and you come down, and you come up, like this. Come down, and up. Come down, and up. Okay? Now, if you're doing it for the first time, you should do it nice and slow like this. Don't push yourself quick, because the quicker you do it, the bigger the chance of an injury. So make sure you're doing it correctly. And it's better to do 5 correct than 20 wrong. It's not the same. Do them correctly, do them slowly, and you will slowly get better. If you rush it, you will only end up injuring yourself. So that's the basic push-ups. Now this is the squat. What I like to do when I do the squats is that, first of all, you should be about one shoulder width. The toes should be slightly pointing to the side. And it's important about your back. Try to keep it as straight as possible. I like to use my hands when I do squats. So when I come down, the hands come in front. And you want to come far down and up. If you have pain in your knees, you have to take care. But the more down you can go, the better. Sit the roll down and come in. If you're looking straight forward or a little up to the roof, that is a good idea to keep your back straight. So all the way down, much as possible, and then you come up. And really use your butt to squeeze them together and make you come up. So sit down, try and keep the back straight, and come up. One more, down, and up. Okay. That's a basic squat. There are many ways of doing it. Now, like I said, I like to combine them. So for example, if you're a beginner, you can of course find your own numbers, but what we have done in class is that we start with 20 push-ups, and then we make 20 squats. And then we cut 4, so we make 16 push-ups, 16 squats, 12 push-ups, 12 squats, 8 push-ups, 8 squats, 4 push-ups, and 4 squats. Then you've done 5 times of each, but you lower the numbers, so hopefully you can do them correctly all the time. If that's too high a number, then you start with 12, 8, and 4, and you can find your ways and your balance to make your level improve. And once you have done it, and when you have achieved 20, 16, 12, 8, and 4, then you can go up to 24 and so on. So you can add and find your range for your level that is suited for you. So I hope you enjoyed this little explanation video of just basic push-ups and basic squats, and of course try to do them. If you do exercise, you should, these full body exercises, if you do them three times a week, that's a very good start. And that should be more than plenty to keep your health and fitness at an okay level for an average person. So keep the good work. And again, if you like the videos, if you have any questions, don't hesitate to ask them. I will try to explain as best as I can. Okay? Hope to see you again. I hope to see you in class. And if I travel the world, I hope to see you out there